Right. Ah, people here. I expected everyone to be not awake. Hey guys, hey B-Man, hey Stormer. Nice to have you here. I am just, yeah, kind of, just fulfilling a promise I had where I said that just whenever I had the sort of pang to draw, that I'd just pull up a stream and, you know, just have it running while I'm doing stuff. Just, yeah, just more for my own sake. So I did not anticipate anyone being around, but yeah, it's an added bonus. So thank you for popping in. Gonna be working on some stuff that I've been putting off. It's Shadowverse stuff, yeah, Subliminal. So these are Subliminal's characters for a project that we're working on. Yeah, I'll talk a bit more about that in a second. I'm just gonna, yeah, this is very, very last minute, so I'm kind of organizing myself still. I need some music to listen to. It's maybe the time of day we have. Yeah, usually, well, I mean, for me, it's like, it's only afternoon, it's like 2 p.m. for me in Australia, but yeah, usually I stream early morning so I can catch everyone just before everyone starts going to bed, but yeah, I just felt like drawing and I felt like, you know, streaming is kind of my crutch for getting myself focused with my stuff, so I will be doing that just for a couple of hours. See how we go with streaming around this time slot, because I'm more or less mostly appeal to the American audience slash time zone, but you know, it's a big world out there. So just bear with me, I'm just putting on some music for myself because I do not have anything to listen to. Yeah, I'll go with the Shadow the Hedgehog voice tea. That's always my go-to. Yeah, sorry, B-Man. um, I had some stuff going on earlier, so I thought, oh, yeah, more important things. But yeah, yes, sorry about that. Hey, Owain. And yes, time is pretty relevant. Yeah. Again, very, very sorry. Yeah, okay, so got my everything going. Is the music too loud? Is that alright, or is it too quiet? Time is a social construct. So, right. So as I mentioned, these are Subliminal's characters for his Shadowverse project. So Shadowverse is a kind of a spin on the Spider-Verse idea, like, you know, Into the Spider-Verse, where there's a multiverse of different Spider-Men, except in this case, it's a multiverse of Project Shadows. So creations of Gerald Robotnik across different timelines, but using different inspirations of sorts. So I'll talk about them one by one as I go along. I probably will only get, I don't know, depending on how long I take, I might be able to squeeze out 2 of them, but yeah. Time is what? Fuck. Don't hug me, I'm scared. I actually rewatched that again over the couple of months ago when the TV series came out. It's very fun, very nostalgic. Yes. So just running through what we have here. Now, there's ones that are missing. But like my character Proj, the echidna, she's not featured here as yet, but she's created via the DNA of Mother Wisp instead of Black Doom, and the others follow similarly. So these four here, these are based on the Twilight Age aliens. So Somber here, he's created from the Voxai alien DNA. Cheval, he's based on the Zoa. Apathy, she's based on the Nergal. And Raster is based on the Kron. These two are different. So Binary here, she's based on the Cedrians. And Engine is based on the Genies. I'm still not actually up to scratch with the lore on this one. You might have to explain this one, Sol. But yeah, basically this is Terrios, the concept design for Shadow, but reutilized in this setting as well. Yeah, Proj is part of this. She's yeah, Sol's got to sketch out something for me. So the plan is, at the moment, I'm going to be rendering out these characters in a similar style to the Shadow render I streamed the other... Oh, jeez, it's been like a week and a half now. But yeah, the other week that I drew this one. So they are going to be utilized as portraits for a potential, well, concept mock-up of sorts. Right, so I'm going to get started. So I'm going to start by just re-sketch... Oh yeah, Sol sketched these out. So I'm too lazy to come up with poses, so Sol has very kindly sketched out these half-body sketches that are going to be used as portraits, and I'm going to be going over them with my own style, just brushing up on some of the proportions and weights, and just rendering them out similarly to my style here. Yeah, thank you. I'm actually very happy with how this shadow turned out. Like, it was just a simple exercise when I did it the other day, but yeah, a lot of people seem to have liked it. It was received better than I expected on Twitter, so yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, I since this is like I guess the best representation of my art style, so I'd like to, like, this is just naturally the things that I lean into when I'm drawing, so I'd like to sort of I guess focus in on that a bit more, just to really set aside my works a bit. So I'm going to be doing these as a bit of personal practice as well, seeing if I can remain consistent despite the you know, the different sketches and whatnot. Right, every time I yap, I lose track of messages, so I'm just gonna quickly catch up. Yeah, Shadow's cool, thank you. Really like that Shadow, yes, thank you. If I use Twitter, I will. Thank you, I much appreciate it. And hello. Good. Now that's out of the way, I'm going to get started. Huh. Oops. I'm gonna lock my layers here. Don't move. I just need to keep going back and forth between my references as well. 1 second. Good. Right. Okay. Anyways, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm assuming it's very, very late for everyone. Monthlies. Huh. What, like just monthly requirement for join, or sounds? Ah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty cutthroat. Uh, in the Sonic Club. Um, Actually, speaking of, maybe I might advertise there because I've never actually shared a link to my stream before. um, yeah, 1 second. But yeah, yeah, I'm very, very serious. 1 second. Let's see where else I can share. Just for the sake of it. Advertising. Gonna be streaming for a bit. Where else can I go? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. If anyone else wants to find me, they can find me. Say. No idea how that happened. Guy with OCs with ICO WinPad. Yeah, yeah. Oh well, probably comes with my age. Let's see here. Back to the references. Oops. It's Anyways, a thing I haven't mentioned about these guys, like I mentioned the DNA origins about all of the characters in particular, but the idea is also, so considering that Shadow looks similar to Sonic and is his particular rival in each of these universes, they also are a rival to particular characters amongst the Sonic cast. So, Binary here, the Cedrian based Project Shadow, she is the rival of Tails in this particular timeline. So, this timeline is very Tails centric. A lot of focus is put on him in particular, and yeah, the others follow accordingly. So, my character Proj, she's the Knuckles analog. She's yeah, created from Mother Wisp DNA, but she's predominantly a counterbalance to Knuckles in that particular timeline. And of course, the others follow suit. So, Engine, he's clearly a rival to Jet. Sombra's a rival to Mighty. Cheval's a rival to SBO. Apathy's a rival to Charmy, and Roster is a rival to Vector. Yeah, something like that. Right. Hmm. Thank you, user. Nice username. Yeah, I have actually noticed that like they're kind of goofy. They have a certain charm to them, though. Popcorn. I think now that I've got that there, I can start tweaking it on my own. Yeah, it is Aussie time stream. Hi there, Musical, and hi, Flame. Welcome. Thank you as always. How is everyone going? But yeah, I mentioned before, not long ago, that I just thought I'd something I keep saying that I'll do is like just pull up a stream whenever I sort of have the feeling to draw. Um, don't usually intend like anticipate people being around because most people would be asleep, but it is a helpful crutch just having a stream going while I draw. So I'm going to be starting to do this more often now. Hey, Diggs. I increase head size. I think that might do. Thank you, thank you. Trying to preserve as much as your original sketches as I can, but it is deviating a little bit to my style. But yeah, just whatever looks cool, what feels comfortable to me. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I might start lining that one. Get out of the way, Shadow. I need to remember what size brushes I was using for my pen. Do it this way. Did I do here? It's a size 12 brush. Okay, let's go with that. a second. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, what am I doing, dude? Oop. Yeah, I'm glad it's looking alright. Line art is actually it's actually my favorite step when it comes to drawing, but usually I find myself getting too lazy for it. So it's like usually when I'm sketching something, I get it to like a refined enough level, but then I kind of just leave it at that. I usually just throw some color on it, and you know that's it. But line art, especially when I take my time with it like this, it's actually the step I find most enjoyable. Um, like to do it a bit more, but I usually find that when I'm doing my own things, yeah, like I get lazy. Yeah, yeah. I have a few little tricks I use consistently. The line art is actually the thing that mostly defines my style. So yeah, it is a bit of a shame that I haven't really been able to do it as much up until recently, but yeah, I've regained my ability to just sit down and do it. uh, yeah. Welcome, Drift McGrift. It's, Be right back real quick. Okay, I'm back. YouTube. Yes. Still listening. Oh. Hmm. minutes. Hey there, Lunar Eclipse Entertainment. I think this is the first time I've seen you catch your streams. Yeah, probably. This is actually my first time streaming around this particular time slot. Yeah, usually I stream much earlier on to catch people before they go to sleep, but, I thought I'd change things up a little bit. Anyways, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Ah, 10 p.m. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm trying to get a feel for a variety of different time zones. But usually when I usually stream 6 hours ago from now, and usually that's tends to be just before midnight for a lot of people. So, but yeah, like I've said before, it's a big world out there, so I should try to appeal for different audiences, especially since this is technically a good time for me because it's 3 p.m. where I am. But yeah, It is what it is. But I imagine, I mean, despite saying that, I notice that there are a few of you who, despite being of that sort of time zone, are night owls. So maybe this might be a good thing in general. Yeah, yeah. It's all good fun though. I said before that since this is like the first time I'm actually doing this around this time, it is something I've said multiple times in the past that you know, just whenever I get the pang to draw, just to chuck on a stream, because streaming is more or less a crutch for me. It's like it helps me stay focused on what I'm doing, because normally when I'm just drawing on my own, you know, I tend to take a lot of breaks. I draw for like 10 minutes and I go, oh, I gotta get up. I gotta go snack or something. But when I'm streaming, I can just sit down and focus on it. Not because of any pressure or anything, but it's more like, you know, I'm getting a record of my stuff. That's more or less why I like to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch, because I like to have a archive. And you know, I like to review my streams afterwards and like flick through just to see how I went. Definitely a night owl for the most part. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, made to look like tails. I was giving an overview before of what these are, but just to quickly summarize, these are all alternate universe versions of Project Shadow, created by Gerald Robotnik, except if they were created from a different alien source besides the Black Arms. And in this case, this one is a Cedrian based Project Shadow, and like Shadow is the rival to Sonic, Binary here is the rival to Tails. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, no, I probably should mention that these characters belong to my friend Subliminal. We're working on this story. It's a Shadowverse tentative title, you know, very Spider-Verse inspired. But yeah, these are characters that belong to him, and he did all these sketches. I've just been redrawing them in my style because they're to be used as like placeholder concept designs for like game portraits. So I'm doing it in a similar style to the way I've done my shadow here, which I was very happy with. You're still hippie, man. Why are you still awake? Go to sleep. Understandable. I've considered streaming on both before, but I haven't yet. Yeah, it's good fun once you actually get stuff. Once you actually try it out. Like when with my first couple of streams, it was very, very nervy, very I guess being overly conscious about people watching. But after doing it for a while, and like actually, yeah, the first few times I was like, I can't talk. I could barely talk in VC with friends, but you get used to it just with the exposure, so yeah, don't worry. What am I missing? So, pretty awesome Cedrian Tail, yeah. I was going to ask that because I saw somebody that I was wondering why. Yeah, Somber is part of it. He's the Voxai representation of the aliens. So yeah, so you've got Cedrian, Genies / Jin, Voxai, Zoa, Durgal, and Kron, and still unknown. But yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me just pull up the concept. 1 second. I have to scroll up. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, so far up. Hmm. I could have just used my server. 1 second. Channel. There's Shadowverse channel. No, not that one. Oh, here we are. Yeah. Yeah, so this here. Oh, cool. Yeah, this here is a mock-up that Subliminal did. Just using my rendering just to see how it looks. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, just if it was used in like sort of a game setting. So there, that's the idea behind what I'm doing right now. Just putting together some character portraits. I'm still. Okay, bro, that's just that's right. This stream just go times done something like this, yeah. But yeah. I definitely recommend it actually because it's like even if you're not streaming to anybody, it's really cool just as a a tool for drawing, recording your progress, seeing how you go with things. I think people watching is more of a an added bonus. It's nice, but. So this in your server, yeah, all this stuff is my server. I probably should have checked my server first instead of scrolling around. Yeah, that's the idea. The whole visual novel type aesthetic with storytelling, which is fun. I enjoy visual novels. Yeah, like before I got into streaming, something I like to do every now and again was because CSP has like an inbuilt time lapse system, so I like to use time lapses every now and again just to record and review myself. And yeah, I more or less treat streaming as the same thing, but more in real time. Yeah. Visual, yeah, the visual novel setting is very cool because it's very versatile. You can do a lot of basic storytelling. It's like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was a very good outlet for just telling a basic story. even though there was like no gameplay to it, it's like just seeing the pictures, seeing the reactions and expressions. I think they should do it a lot more. That's why Sonic Rivals is very good. They can get down. Judging mode. What are you judging me for this time? Is it because I'm still not zooming in? Hades has been huge. Yeah, Hades. Hades is retroactively the inspiration. Like something I've done in the past before I even knew about Hades was like these heavy shadows that I do with my style. But then Hades plays around with something similar, so I sort of leaned into it a bit more after that. So yeah, retroactively Hades inspired. Yeah, probably should. You've been caught there, man. I'm using Clip Studio Paint, CSP. Hey, Sherlock. Welcome. Why are you awake? Oh well. Good to have you here anyways. How are we anyways? Okay. Hmm. Second. Wait. Nice, nice, nice. Yuki up. Yes. Hmm. It's all right. Maple donut. I'm almost finished with this one. Just got this hand left to do. I'll get down. Oh, do what you want to do then. Yeah. OG is the only series I've actively watched. So all this other stuff you guys are saying is beyond me. Alright. Stop watching after 2 weeks. Fully watched Duel Monsters Arc V, V-Rains and Sevens. Seems 2 episodes of Zexor. That's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, you're back. 1 second again. Okay, I'm back. That's what we've done there for that one. That looks okay. Time to try to put some color on there. That's, yeah, an hour and a half to get the sketch and the line art done, which is pretty good time. Pretty good time. Hey there, Pereira. Good to see you. Yes, it is I, Silent Night. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll try to throw on some color. Just so I can get something done today. Where are we? Okay, 1 second. I got to get the colors because I don't know what colors. Off the top of my head. How did I do that? Here we are. Oh yeah. These are the characters, by the way. One second. Yeah. So these are the Shadowverse characters that I'm doing mock-ups of, or portraits of, rather. Yeah, so we've got Binary here that we're working on. Engine, Samba, Rasta, Chival, Apathy, and... yeah, and this one's my character, Proj. Yeah, I've drawn her several times. She's my baby. But yeah, just pulling up the colors at the moment. But I'll go with that one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if she's like big secret at the moment, but that's Mother Goose. She is, yeah. You could talk about her if you want, Sol, but yeah. Oh shit. I should probably save. I haven't saved it all on this. Shadowverse portraits. Right. Hmm. Yeah, I'm really bad about it. Like, I should probably make a routine to create a save file like from the very beginning, because like I haven't even got this saved as a clip file yet. I just had it as like the background image I had of the original sketches from Soul. So that could have been bad. And CSP is notoriously bad at power saving. So if I lost power or something, that's an hour and a half of progress just gone. Just gone. Yeah. She's very cute. Huh. So, to get the palette. Yeah, I do have it enabled, but it doesn't work a lot of the time. It's fucking feel pretty. All right. Do that color size. Last impact. Has everyone read the Shadow manga? Or the first chapter, rather? Thank you. I mostly only helped with this one. Like I did preliminary sketches, but Sol did the finalizations on the designs. But yeah, thank you. Designing is my forte. It's like what I enjoy most doing. I have a lot of designs, a lot of OCs. That's why I always encourage people to go nuts with their OCs because it's people are too afraid of being seen as cringe, but it's really fun. Just go nuts with it, have fun. Oh, nice! Wow, you actually get to physically touch a copy. That's awesome. Oh, I'm envious. Oh yeah, the Neo Architects. I might bring them up real quick. So, ooh, do I want to give a spiel about that? I don't know. I don't know where I am. Oh yeah, here's a render of Proj that I did maybe a month or two ago as a late celebration for her birthday. She's like, it's been 13 years since I've created her. The time has just flown by so fast. But yeah, this is Proj. She's also a part of this group. She's not featured as yet, but yeah, she's a Project Shadow created from Mother Wisp DNA, and she's taken the form of an echidna, so she has a rivalry of sorts with Knuckles. Yeah, she's my main brainchild. Yeah, I'm a proud father. Anyways, that's not what I came here for. Here to show the Neo Architects. These are outdated designs, obviously. Very, very outdated. But these are the original Shadowverse crew. And these ones here are my characters for a second series of sorts of Shadowverse. Do I want to talk about... it's a very long spiel. These guys are similar to the rest. They have different DNA sources. These guys in particular are more relating to some of my more direct Sonic Expanse stuff. So in my Sonic Expanse mythos, I have this very, very structured deity hierarchy with, actually I'll just pull it up so I can explain a bit better. One second. Sonic odds. Here. I've done this spiel several times, but it's fun every time. Basically, in my Sonic Expanse universe, it's a very game-oriented canon. So it takes things from the game canon and links things together and expands on it to make it more cohesive and connected. One of the major things that I do is bring together major deities in the Sonic series and bring them together as a group of sorts. In particular, the primordial deities. So the idea is that these are the four who create the universe, and they govern different parts of reality. So Gaia, she's in charge of life. Argus is in charge of space. Solaris is in charge of time, and Illumina is in charge of dreams. And they are all, actual characters in Sonic canon, and each of them have a thing where they divide into two halves. So in Sonic Unleashed, you have Light Gaia and Dark Gaia. In Sonic 06, you have Nephilis and Iblis, and Sonic Shuffle, you have Lumina and Void. This one here requires a little bit more explaining, because the idea is these are the gods who were formerly were Black Doom and Mother Wisp. And how am I going to explain this? Yeah, so each of the four primordials, they have two halves to them, which are the fractured deities. But the fractured deities themselves have a different setup where once they've physically died, they become a brand new entity. So to explain simply, in my universe, after the events of Sonic 06, Nephilis and Iblis, after Solaris was destroyed, their essences became brand new entities, Time Eater and the Ifrit. And in a similar manner, I consider that Black Doom and Mother Wisp were also similar sort of entities where they were previously a god but were destroyed. And that's where, these are the two halves of Argus, Argus being the deity introduced in Sonic Chronicles. Anyways, the Neo Architects are similar to Shadow and Proj. They are created from the Revenant forms, which is the dead god forms. So Shadow is created from Black Doom, Mother Wisp, Proj is created from Mother Wisp. These other 6 entities are the origin, the DNA source of the rest of the Neo Architects. Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah. They are second season type antagonists, and they're trying to rope Shadow and Proj into their things because they see themselves as, since they all descended from godly DNA, they see themselves similarly as gods. So yeah, that's that. Silver stuff, even if... Yeah, and there's also a brand new thing that we've done recently, which is like in each of the universes, they inevitably they all have a 200 years from now future. So Shadow and Sonic's future has Silver, and all these guys have their own version of Silver as well. But I probably won't go into that at the moment. Yeah, all good fun. All good fun. Again, this is another reason why I implore people to not worry about cringe, because cringe is very fun. Oh, I need that there. Yeah, it's very good. I like it. To be cringe is to be free. Oh, only 6. Yeah. I haven't finished mine, but I have started on one of them. Well, actually, 2 of them from my lot. But Soul's done here, so I just gotta find them. Here we are. I got him. Yeah, so these are the ones that, these lot here are the ones that represent the silver of each of the universes that make up Souls. roster of characters. So Aegis is the silver of Sombra's future, Render is the silver of Rasta's future, Sabbath of Shival's, Mockery of Apathy's, Gemini of Binaries, and Pulse of Engines. This one here is mine. Accomplish. They exist as the silver of Proja's future. Yeah. So yeah, that's him. I have done another one, but I haven't done the rest. I'll just pull him up real quick. Sonic Shadowverse. Nope. Here we are. Yeah, this guy. So, not here. He is the rival of Tangle in a universe where Project Shadow was created from the Keeper Bogey, which is the dead revenant form of Void. That's a lot to explain there, but Ravel is the silver who comes from that future, who, makes up the trio with Tangle and Not. There's a lot of layers, and it requires a lot of explanation. Yeah. Don't worry about Korean because we can just find silence. Yeah, Zrek, he's around somewhere. He's actually very important to my lore. What have you sent me here, Soul? Oh, okay, yep. So this is for the for portrait. So you're not updating her design at all. You're just keeping her as is. Yeah, I'll add this to my collection of things to doodle. Oh, so tiny. Yep, you can hide there. There goose. Yeah, okay. Hi there, Faith. Oh, welcome. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm not heavily advertising myself as a streamer, but it's nice that people support me. So thank you very much. Anyways, yeah. So I've got so many windows open now. Don't need that one. Ravel. Yeah, so Ravel. Yeah. Nah, I won't talk about him more. Last look at them. Very cool looking. Very cool designs. Primordials. Oh, something I will talk about. Yeah, so huge chart of different things. So I have this thing where like each of the gods, they don't have an exact form. So typically they are in their original form, they're gemstones, but they take on various forms to represent themselves. So they take on a more humanoid form, similar to the way Illumina looks in Sonic Shuffle. Solaris, this design's obsolete, by the way. I've done a newer one more recently. He's based on the Dusty Desert statue design in Sonic 06. And yeah, I've similarly designed Argus and Gaia in a similar manner, so they makes them more cohesive as a group. So I've got various different things for them going on. And of course, there are monster forms. Yeah, I'll talk about it another time. And yeah, just like their original full deity forms, each of the halves of the primordials, they all have various forms. So you got the Titans and the different phases that they go through in the games. Some of them I, of course, have to make up myself. Get an idea of them. And, I've got fairy form like Lumina. restrained Titan form, like Void from Sonic Shuffle. You got Totem forms, so similar to Chip. And these don't have a canon incarnation, but these are more just things that I like to just have because they're cool. And then, well, these are supposed to... I'll get around to them eventually once I've finished these, but they're going to be like crystalline forms like Mephiles. And then we've got the Revenants. And these down here are a more recent idea to give them Naga forms. So like Mother Wisp has a Naga Mother Wisp form, so I've done the same for all the others as well. Yeah, so I'm still workshopping this one, but it's very fun. But yeah, these guys, the Neo Architects. Project Shadow is created from the other Revenants, so they complete a secondary set along with Proj and Shadow. So you got Sugar, who's based on the Globe Splitter, who is the dead form of Dark Gaia. Stones, based on the Elder Golem, who is the dead form of Light Gaia. Echo, who's based on Time Eater, who is a dead form of Mephiles. Arson, based on Ifrit, who is a dead form of Iblis. Mycella, based on the Wishmaker, who is a dead form of Lumina, and not, I've already spoken about him, based on the Keeper Bogey, who is the dead form of Void. And of course, they're rivals of the different characters as well. So, Cream for Sugar, Styx for Stones, Whisper for Echo, Blaze for Arson, Rouge for Mycella, and Tangle for Knot. Obviously, funny naming schemes, but... Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, thanks. Usually pretty insecure about my voice, but thank you. That means a lot to hear. Yeah, and these are the guys we're focusing on because they're the first series of characters, and they are the thing we need to get out there first, which is what I'm doing here for this. I'm doing more portrait mock-ups. Yeah. I have prepared naming schemes for the silvers of each of the futures as well, but I won't talk about that now because I haven't got anything designed for them yet. But yeah, there's a lot of thematic naming amongst the trios. Where was I? Yeah, here. Oh. Oh. Whoops. 1 second. That's it. That's fine. That was a very long time ago. It really should be just bucket filling, but I just have this bad habit of just filling in things myself. I could be saving so much time if I just, use Magic Tool and just bucket filled where I need to, but I don't know, it's more fun this way. I do the same thing where I just don't use a buff and I just... Yeah. Yeah. I know the feeling. Like, I'd have this fully flat-collared by now, like, in like 3 seconds if I did it that way, but it's like, I don't know. Be more concise as well. Like, I tend to miss, like, color outside the lines. Oh well, oh well. Mm. Yeah. Admittedly, coloring is the thing I spend the least amount of time on, so um, doing my own flats by hand pads out the time a little bit. Like, it takes me like an hour and a half to do like a full line art piece, but coloring probably takes like half hour probably. I'm very lazy about coloring. So speaking of, I should... Yeah, I hope to... I usually like to stream in like 3-hour intervals, but I reckon I probably have this done in the next half hour. So I might get started on another sketch in between time, but I don't know. I'm feeling kind of good at the moment. Kind of in a very good mood today. So I might stream a bit longer. Oops. Let's see. Doing it this way helps you improve the stability, restore accent. It's not a waste of time, man. True. That's good. Yeah. I mean, if I were doing it traditionally, you'd have to do it this way anyway, so... I'm doing it right now because I'm working on animation. I'm just coloring in their eyes by hand. Yeah. That sounds fun. I finished eating so I can talk again after listening to the... I really hate how YouTube has the reaction button in the way of the text, so I can't read the last bit. I really like how that is. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, mine strictly keeps to canon. Like, I don't change any canon events, but I build everything around it to the point where it's more or less original. It's like there's a lot of things that I take a lot of liberties with, but I don't do anything that contradicts what's actually laid out in the games. So it's, yeah, very, very expanded universe stuff. Okay, I think that should be... Oh, that's right, 1 second. I'm going to start filling in with some colored lines. Hmm. 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 That's good. I like that. Live by the game. White spots on the bang. Oh, right. Yeah. Is it only on one of the bangs? Because on this one, it's only on the one here. Is that right? Oh, okay. So keep it as is, just one. Okay, we'll go with that then. Looks good to me. Uh, oh, uh, Cosmic Fall. Yeah. Hmm. Yep, I think she's ready. Okay, now I've got to remember how I actually did Shadow. What? Oh, my layers. Okay, so I've got line art. Okay, so I've got a overlay layer. Uh, okay, so it's like a gray. Actually, what I can do is duplicate. I'm cheating. um, okay. Um, okay, so he's on top. This one goes below. Oh, no, 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 no. Wrong one. Wrong layer. Oops. That's the one. Oh, no. Am I done? Okay. What else? What other layers have I got here? So I've got. Okay, so I've got my overlay and my light overlay and my shadow overlay. And I've got lighting, which is just white shines. And colored highlights. So I've got two highlight layers. And overlay. Light overlay. Oh, it's just white. Wow, that's easy. Wow, so easy. Sorry. Just excited. Hmm. Don't stab at my behest. Cheater, yes. Sorry. I read somewhere that you're irritating. Like, yeah. Yeah, Soul and actually Soul and Sambaholic, they attend a lot of conventions. They have a lot of great merch. Um yeah, definitely recommend buying some stuff from them. I've got a whole bunch of old stuff. I've still yet to place an order for their newer stuff, but yeah, they've got a lot of great keychain designs. Somberholic's designed. Named for yeah, the wrong way. It's too late. Yeah. Quite often, but it's easy. I managed to salvage it somehow. Line art. Yeah, I've said many times that line art is actually my favorite, but it's also the one I get most lazy with, or rather, I need to be in like a certain state of mind to be actually do it. Yeah, no, I enjoy the line art most because it's the most defining factor of, well, for me, my style. But yeah, I went through a period of time when I couldn't mentally will myself to do line art, despite how much I enjoy it. But I'm in a good place at the moment. Yeah, usually I just do a heavily detailed sketch and just leave it at that. I just throw on some color on top of it. Yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm. Let's see, overlay. Oh, nice. 85. Hmm. Hmm. Well, congrats on your monthly bunny suit drawing. Right now, what's the next layer that I had on this? Okay, just a what is that? Multiplayer. So if I go, oh no. Okay, multiply. Might get rid of that one for now and just work on this. For me, I start on paper, I do the sketch, I take a picture, then go over the sketch digitally for the line art, make adjustments to such, have that color and shade. Yeah, I used to do that, but nowadays, not too traditional for the life of me, so all mine's completely digital. Line art's very tedious. Yeah, it can be. the thing about with doing paper and then oh Jesus, I just realized. The thing about doing the photo and well, on Sketchpad then photo thing, you'd really have to spend some time afterwards balancing the image out, because photograph perspective can alter how the drawing's actually meant to look. So, you know, if you mirror the image like so, it could look pretty wonky unless you have like an actual scanner. But yeah, it's all trial and error stuff. And in case I need to be for a few minutes. Yeah. Understandable. And you do traditional all the time. Yeah. Yeah. I envy people who can still do traditional. Like I every now and again, like when I'm at work or something, I just scribble something on a bit of scrap paper, and it's fine, but it's not as adept as I used to be. No, YouTube, give me back my music. Hmm, 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 hmm. You know what? I'm gonna just fill that in. Funhorn's great, yeah. I love the Shadow the Hedgehog OST, like in general. It's kind of my go-to, especially when I'm drawing like shadow stuff, shadow related things. Like I just chuck it on and it's like, wow, it's great. Tried to learn a piano. Ooh, piano, nice. Sorry, back preparing lunch for tomorrow. Ah, that's cool. Welcome back, welcome back. 1 second, I've got to fix this up because I've decided a different direction for this. This is roughly how I try to repair my line arts when I've made a mistake. That'll do. That'll do. That will do. Oh, whoops. Hmm. That's okay. Shadow OST is always awesome. Ah, lucky you, going to the Sonic Symphony. I played some. That's cool. Mhm. For next time, Sol. Okay, now this part is just trial and error to see how that actually looks while overlaid. Nope. No. Okay, so far. A bit bright around the head, though. I'm just going to restart this area. Hmm. I have bits and pieces of things. I've got like a huge timeline laid out, and I've done various character pieces and concept arts of various different ideas, and I usually interconnect them with other bits that I've done as well. But the ambition is to do a comic one day, but that's you know the working dream. I did pretty recently, do a finalized cast list of a story that I particularly want to put a bit more focus on for a comic, but that just requires, you know, my my own willpower to sort of muster the energy to actually do it. I'll get to it eventually. Mhm. But yeah, with my all my stuff that I post on DeviantArt, usually put like a huge spiel with all my things to explain my ideas in depth. So if there's a particular idea of mine that you're relatively interested in, best to check the DeviantArt because it's all there. It's, 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 it's. That's right. What other layers did I have? Oh, that's right. This one was a newer idea. Is it right? What did I do for this one? Line at 45. Line at 45. Hmm. Okay, so I've got the filter layer, got the regular shading layer, got the overlay layer. Oh, 85. I've got the colored highlight layer, which I haven't done yet. I've got the white highlight layer. Is that right? Yep. Got overlay gradient shading, overlay gradient lighting. Okay, so just wait, what did I? What was I doing? Oh, that's it. So, okay, that's better. And this one is for the color. So I've got Hmm. Oh, whoops. Oh, oh. You know what? I think I might consider that one done. Maybe, maybe. Good. I think that's done. Gotta catch up with my message. This honestly saying, yeah, it's really cool. Oh, yeah, comic story illustrations, yes, yes. Standard, yes. Really hard, takes a lot of time and planning. Yeah, a lot of that. Art mode. Oh, hey, Arkbird, welcome. Fine. Yep. Yeah. Well, I was surprised that you use binary for your newer mockup. Actually, I'll finish this one off and send it to you so you can start playing it again if you want. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I think I like how that turned out. Looks rather consistent to the. Oh, actually, wait. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, now it is. Nice. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, what's the request? Mm-hmm. Bulbs. Yep, that's easy done. Yes. Is that large enough? Bigger? Oh, thank you, thank you. I think that's okay. Oh, 1 second. On my side works. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's done. I'm just going to save it real quick so I can get an idea of how it looks as a PNG. Bear with me for a second. Oops, 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 oops. Fine. Yeah, true, actually. Yeah, I said I was going to try to stream for 3 hours because that's typically how long I usually stream for, but It's 20 minutes. I can waffle on for 20 minutes. I'm just going to test this out to see how it looks on Discord. Looks fine. If you want to play with that for a bit, Smokey, you can. Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. Not enough about it. Yeah, Never Turn Back is a really good song. Nice piano. Well, no, turn off. You're welcome. I'll gradually get to the rest over time. So 2.5 hours to get one of them done. So it's a pretty good indicator for how long it'll take me to finish the rest of them. I'll probably do Sombra next, or one for Proj, which I may end up just sketching myself if you're not going to do that. But yeah, these will all look very cool once they're done, and they'll be in sim. Actually, the reason why I'll show you the reason why I decided to do that is because of this one. Yeah, this is what Sol did earlier, using just his sketch. So it'll probably look a bit more defined with the fully fleshed out render. Oh, too big. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Well, that's something I actually I'm thinking about doing at some point in the future. Like, I did this a couple of years ago where I was like, on Twitter, I was like, people, I need some lineup practice. Can you guys throw me some sketches of your, like, official characters only, like sketches that you've done of like Sonic and Sonic's friends or whatever, and then I'll just line art them just as a bit of practice. I might do that again at some point in the future, because that was pretty fun. Okay. Yeah. Actually, can you guys hear the music all right? Because I didn't do any audio testing. I did briefly, but I sort of started the stream at random. I didn't really prepare like I usually do. It looks, from Streamlabs, it looks like it's pretty quiet. I probably could have turned that up. Oh well, that's alright. That's fine. Oh good, thank you. I might get, just for the next 15 to 20 minutes, I might just do a rough sketch. This one's already pretty defined, so I probably won't do much with the actual rendering of this style, but okay. Yeah, it's a little quiet. Even I can see that Streamlabs has it pretty quiet as well, but yeah. Usually I'm pretty quiet, so I try to. Ooh, cool. 1 second. Yeah, nice. I like that. That's great. Very, very cool. It looks, yeah, I'm Actually, rather happy with how that looks. The style does look pretty good for like in-game portraits. Thank you, thank you. No worries. It's all good. They'll all be very good when they're done. Hmm. Anyways, has everybody been well? Has everyone had an okay time watching? Is this because there's actually a lot more people viewing than I expected, honestly. I expected like 2 or 3 viewers at most. But yeah, is this the right time to stream? I might stream more around this time more often, but I don't know. It's like dead hours for a lot of you, I imagine. Ah, you're still here, Pereira. Nice. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I know I unfortunately usually stream while you're at work, Sol. So yeah, no, I'll stream more around this time, just so that you can catch a stream. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad everyone's enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the white outline's nice. Yeah, I noticed that was missing before. Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, cool. I like that. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's more for my enjoyment as well because like I get to see what my stuff potentially looks like in a game. That's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Because I notice though, like when I do stream around that time, like I get a pretty good viewing, but then people start trickling off, going, "Oh, it's time for bed," because it's like approaching midnight for a lot of people. But like I said, actually, that's the funny thing because in my server, I was talking to people about what time would be good, and a good chunk of them aren't even in American time zone. So yeah, I should try to stream at least at every point of the day just to get a feel for it. uh, yeah, okay, cool, cool. That's good feedback. It's very good to know. And like I said, it's a good time for me because it's like afternoon. It's like 3 p.m. Ooh, it was like 2 p.m. when I started. and it's nearly 5 for me now. It's a good time. It's a good time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll workshop some things. Just get a feel for it. We'll see. But yeah, I do appreciate that everyone's been hanging out all this time because, like I said, I thought everyone would be asleep, so I didn't expect anyone to be here. And it was a very, very short, sudden, short notice stream. Hmm. Hmm. That's good. Yeah, that's the good thing about watching streams. Just having something on in the background. Yeah, I tend to do that as well with like some of the streamers that I watch, who just draw. It's yeah, very right. No. Um, uh, I see. I see. Interesting. Just saw your message. um, yeah, yeah, and it's actually the first time I've advertised in the Sonic Club Discord, so it was yeah, good to get some new faces in here that I haven't had around before. So it's good. Thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna try to smash out the rest of this sketch, but then I'll finish up in about 10 minutes. Just so I can meet the 3 hour mark, because I finished a lot quicker than I expected. So mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy with how she looks. Very good design. But yeah, makes more sense this way. Just a little bit. But, um, mm, Um, right. Let me just do some stuff here real quick. Stomper is a timeless character. He'll always be very good. Might adjust though is some of the proportions because Shadow, get over here. Oops. So that looks fine in relation to tails, but this, oh, whoops, ups. Right. Yeah, no, that's. Oh, I might lengthen the body a little bit. I'll do that after I've sketched it out. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Pereira. Nice to see you here. Have a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna. After I finish the basic sketch, I'm going to just stretch some bits and pieces just to match my style proportions. And just cut this off here. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, Shadow is the emo Sonic. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, not too bad actually. Yeah, yeah. I know that Twitch is a lot better for more accessibility, more visibility, like for finding people. But I don't know. I've just always preferred YouTube because it has a VOD system. Because I like to review my drawing streams afterwards, just to see how I did and everything like that. But I think at some stage in the future, I want to try out a thing that Flame uses, Restream, so I can stream simultaneously on both Twitch and YouTube, see how that goes. But yeah, yeah, that's a work in progress. I'm too small brain for these sorts of things, so I'll get to it eventually. That being said, I think I might end it there now. It's just about to tick over 3 hours. So thank you again, everyone, for popping in. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for reassuring me about this particular time slot. And thank you, Candy Cigarettes. Yeah, I like it as well. I did the design myself, but I commissioned someone to do the rigging for me. But yeah, I had it sitting around for like 2 years before I finally used it, and it's good finally using it. Anyways, yes, weeb. Good night, guys. Thank you.